Hello everyone, my name is Shunku and today we'll be discussing about embryo. So what is an embryo? Embryo is a part of seed consisting of precursor tissue for leaf, stem and root as well as one or two cotyledon. So what does it mean? Embryo is a part of seed, so we are getting embryo from seed. So which part of seed? So this is telling us that precursor tissue for leaf, stem and root as well as one or two cotyledon. So it is a part of seed that produces leaf, stem, root and two cotyledon. So seed, precursor tissue that produces stem, leaf or root is called an embryo. These all are called embryo. So the final thing is that what is an embryo? Embryo is a part of seed consisting of precursor tissue for leaf, stem, root as well as one or two cotyledon. So the development of cotyledon, root, stem, leaf, that tissue which was inside a seed is called embryo. So what is embryo culture? Embryo culture, right? So embryo is the growth of any species during its embryonic stage in an artificial media in order to enhance its likelihood of survival. So what it is saying is the embryo culture is a technique that grows any species during its embryonic stage. In this stage the plant tissue is vulnerable to death, so it can die. So to increase its likelihood of survival, we put this damaged or not mature enough embryo into an artificial medium to enhance its likelihood of survival. Okay, so it is saying that embryo culture is a technique that puts embryo, that is embryo, right, in an artificial medium to increase its survival, so that it can grow into a plant. Survival, increase survival. Okay, so in this stage this embryo is unlikely to survive, and in this stage the embryo or tissue is immature or damaged. So embryo culture is a technique. This whole is the technique. So let me see like that. This whole thing is a technique. Which technique? That puts an embryo in an artificial medium that increases its survivability. So which embryo we put? Immature or damaged embryo. So if we see it another from the beginning, so we can see that we can see the embryo culture, the technique is a growth of any species during its embryonic stage that have a very low likelihood of survivability in an artificial medium. We put it in artificial medium that helps in growth, otherwise it will be dead. So this whole technique is embryo culture. So this is embryo culture. Okay, So if you see this from the beginning, it only says embryo culture is the growth of any species during its embryonic stage in an artificial medium in order to survive, in order to enhance its likelihood of survival. So otherwise it will be dead. Embryo rescue. So it is an in vitro culture technique. It is used to assist in the development of plant embryos that might not survive to become the viable plants. The most widely used embryo rescue procedure is referred to as embryo culture and involves existing plant embryos and placing them onto media culture. Embryo rescue plays an important role in modern plant breeding and ornamental plant crop hybrid. So from the beginning what it says is it is an in vitro culture technique. So what does it mean? It means that it is been producing inside the medium, or what do you say, it is producing in its natural environment. So it is not an artificial technique. So next it is saying that it is used to assist the development of plant embryos that might not survive to become a viable plant. So it is producing an whole plant, developed plant from the damaged or non-viable embryo. Okay, so it is producing a viable plant which will not survive in its natural development. Okay, so the next is the most widely used embryo rescue method is referred to as embryo culture. So we are rescuing that underdeveloped or not developed embryo that will not produce a viable plant in a method that is called embryo rescue by culturing an embryo. Embryo culture technique that producing a whole plant is called embryo rescue. So the next word is by how. So involve existing plant embryos and placing them onto that is an on top of a media, that is the embryo, damaged embryo on top of a media, that is media culture, and that is producing a whole plant like this. Okay, so this is whole embryo, whole plant embryo. This is embryo. Okay, let me show you. This is embryo, this is media, this one is media. That is producing the embryo, damaged embryo that will not produce any plant without any help. So that is producing a whole plant, that is called embryo rescue. The embryo is being rescued by a technique called embryo rescue, otherwise it will be dead. So to the next section. Okay, let's go. So embryo rescue plays an important role in modern plant breeding. So it is playing an important role in modern plant breeding. So how important? So let you give me an example. The example is like, if you all heard about the plant like Raphano brassica. So Raphanus and brassica, this is being crossed, right? So it is Raphano brassica. Okay, Raphano brassica. But this is genetically not possible because two plants should not be crossed. This cross should not happen in natural environment. Okay, but we are producing this plant by taking this non-viable or that will not develop into a plant into a media RB and producing a whole plant. So this is the technique that was being used in production of Raphano brassica. Okay, so you understand it is the placement of a non-viable embryo inside a culture media, on top of a culture media, that produces a whole plant. So the next is an ornamental plant crop hybrid. So it is, so same thing, hybrid crop production, that is ornamental or economically important. So economically important or ornamental helps in embryo rescue. BRYORESUE. Embryo rescue technique is being used for production of ornamental crop or economic important plant like Raphana brassica, that is for Raphanas and Brassica. So Brassica was the on top, that's Brassica should be on top and Raphanas should be bottom, but the result was Raphanas was top and Brassica was bottom. So that was a failure, and on that experiment this embryo rescue technique was used. So let me repeat from the beginning one time. In vitro culture technique, it is used to assist the development of plant embryos that might not survive to become a viable plant. This in vitro technique, it is the development of whole embryo, a whole plant from embryo that might not survive because it is damaged or it is non-viable like Raphana brassica. It is widely used embryo rescue procedure. The total procedure is embryo rescue, but this is basically embryo culture because it is culturing embryo only. And how it is done? So we take the embryo out, we place them on top of a media culture and develop it. And where it is being used? It is being used in the production of economically important plant and ornamental plant crop hybrid. So hybrid production, crop production, hybrid crop production. Okay, that is embryo rescue. Okay, methods of embryo culture. So it is saying that depending upon the organ culture, it is of two types: ovule culture and ovary culture. So it is ovule culture when we are culturing ovule, and when it is ovary culture when we are culturing ovary. So if you see that the methods are two: ovule culture and ovary culture. So what is ovule culture? Ovule embryo culture is a method or technique of embryo rescue where embryos are cultured while still inside their ovule to prevent damaging them during the excision process. So what it is saying, that ovule culture is a culture that is modified of embryo rescue. It is a modified embryo rescue technique where the embryo are cultured. The embryo is cultured still inside the ovule to prevent damage during the excision process. So what it is saying, that ovule, the embryo is still inside ovule and the total thing is cultured. Why it is cultured like that? To prevent damage during excision, where we are taking that out from the ovule. So we are not risking it for the damage during excision. So to prevent damage during excision, the embryo is cultured while it is still inside the ovule to prevent damage. It is a modified technique. It is called embryo culture. Okay, the excision process causes damage to the embryo. The excision process causes damage to the embryo. So we culture it while it is still inside ovule is called ovule embryo culture. Okay. So the next one is ovary culture. So what is ovary culture? In ovary culture, on the other hand, embryos, the use of an entire ovary into the culture. The ovary is surface sterilized and the cultured. So the ovary is surface sterilized and cultured and inserted into the nutrient medium. Okay, so what it is saying that the ovary culture embryo is used an entire ovary. The ovary which is inside the embryo which is inside the ovary is put onto culture. The ovary surface is surface sterilized and cultured and inserted into nutrient medium. So this is ovary that is surface sterilized and inserted into culture medium. This is ovary culture medium, and then from that ovary a whole plant is being produced. So this is ovary culture. What it says is that in ovary culture, on the other hand, that is compared to ovule culture, on the other hand, ovule culture compared to ovule culture implies the use of the entire ovary into the culture. The whole ovary is placed into culture. The ovary is how it is done. The ovary is surface sterilized and cultured inside medium, okay, nutrient medium. Okay, let me put it from the beginning. The methods are two: ovule culture and ovary culture. The ovule, which contains the ovule which contains the embryo, embryo is placed into a nutrient medium. Embryo it is in nutrient medium and grown into whole plant. So this is ovule culture. And in case of ovary culture, okay, in case of ovary culture, the ovary is wholly placed into a nutrient media, that is nutrient media, and from there a whole plant is produced. Okay, so this is ovary culture and ovule culture. In ovule culture, the whole ovule is used, and in ovary culture, the whole ovary is used. So ovule is used, and ovary culture, ovary is used. This is the main difference between ovule culture and ovary culture. There are two methods. One is ovule culture and ovary culture. So we have already seen that in embryo rescue there are two methods in ovule culture and ovary culture. So right now we are going to discuss about the factors that are important for embryo rescue. The time of culture is important, and composition of media, temperature and light during that development of that embryo, and humidity. So time, when and which stage we are taking that embryo. Okay, the next is composition of media. There are different kind of media that being used for the cultivation or culture of embryo and ovule culture and ovary culture. The temperature and light, a fixed temperature and light is required for this growth of this ovary or ovule. The temperature is like 25 degrees Celsius, and time by time it means how, by light it means how many hours of daylight. Light by daylight means 8 hour, 10 hour, 12 hour. It depends on day neutral plant, long day plant and short day plant. Okay, and temperature, humidity. Temperature should be maintained like low temperature to medium temperature, not very high temperature should be maintained. And humidity is also like medium to high for optimal growth. GROWTH. Okay, growth. So this is the basic of it. Factors are time of culture and composition of media, and time of culture, composition of media, temperature and light and humidity. So these are 4 important factors for embryo rescue method. This is important, remember that. The advantage of embryo rescue technique. So the first advantage is recovery of distant hybrids. Okay, recovery of distant hybrids. Okay, next one is recovery of hybrid plants from the interspecific cross, that Raphana brassica and Raphana brassica produced from Raphanus and brassica. Okay, so to survive this plant we should use the embryo rescue method. Okay, propagation of orchid. The seeds are very minute and the growth rate is very less, so we should use propagation of orchids, this technique. Shortening the breeding cycle. So we can produce the same plant in 2 to 3 times each year, which produces 1 time seed. Okay, overcoming dormancy. So underdeveloped or that seed that will not germinate in the long time, we can overcome by this process. In addition, ovule and ovary can also be cultured. So in addition, ovule and ovule can also be cultured. Okay, development viable plant from sterile seed. The sterile seed that are non-germinating and that will not produce any plant in long term, we can use this technique to make those seeds viable. So we will read this all again. Recovery of distant hybrid, recovery of haploid plants from interspecific crosses, propagation of orchid, shortening of breeding cycle, overcoming dormancy. In addition, ovule and ovary culture. Ovary can also be cultured or rescued. Same thing. Development of viable plant from sterile seed. So all these are very important result of or advantages of embryo rescue method. METHOD. Okay, we are done with this right now. The application of embryo rescue technique. So the first one is development of interspecific, intergenetic and ornamental plants. The transfer of interspecific trait through gene transfer. The next one is new genetic variation in breeding line. Okay, agriculture, industry, crop improvement program. Shortening breeding cycle, overcoming dormancy, thus reducing the time for formation of next generation. So it is producing 2 to 3, sometimes 4 times per year, shortening the formation of generation time and overcoming dormancy. Problems like seed sterility, immature seed can be overcome. Production of monohybrid plant for the selection of desirable trait. So production of monohybrid plant for the selection of desirable trait, that is selective breeding. So we all have one set of each chromosome, a chromosome, right? So if this is diploid. If we take single plant means monohybrid, then we will have one set of chromosome and one mutation will produce the result. So the selection will be very easy. Selection of plant, like tall plant, short plant, if you have a single set of chromosome, that one chromosome will produce the desirable result on the ground. Okay, the next one is germplasm conservation, monohybrid plant breeding, virus free breeding, virus free sapling production, and production of large number of plant stock. So all these things can be done by embryo rescue method. So from the beginning, development of interspecific, intergenetic and ornamental plants, transfer of interspecific trait through gene transfer, new genetic variant in breeding line, agriculture industry, crop improvement program, shortening breeding cycle, overcoming dormancy, formation of next generation faster. Okay, dear, faster. Problem like seed sterility and immature seed can be overcome. Production of monohybrid plant for the selection of desirable trait, that is called selective breeding. Germplasm conservation, monohybrid plant production, virus-free seedling production, and production of large number of stock plant. So this is the application of embryo rescue method. So if you like this video, please give a subscribe.